Everything all set, ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Is the stream looking okay?
Yep.
All right.
Hi, people.
No one wanted to believe it, but it was real. No one wanted to believe it was real, but Rantaro was killed just before the time limit. Now Kaede and Shuichi, I always read this beginning part way too fast, must take on the class trial. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Hey everybody, it's Sadie the Wind Sage, joined with
Solia Sora.
and welcome back to the Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony playthrough. In the last part, we went through Deadly Life and started investigating Rantaro's murder.
With no witnesses.
Yes. And in this episode, we're gonna be, well, we have all our evidence. We gotta take care of the class trial. But first things first, we should probably think about skills. Do you,
Oh yeah, didn't you get like this new skill when you did the demo?
yeah.
I think it was like gun or something.
I have no idea where it is, though. Oh, it's right here.
There it is.
Oh, and it saves us 8, so that's good. Is there any things you particularly recommend buying?
I don't know. I'm not that in detail with the skill.
Alright. I'm gonna try to work for something that works with the debate. Oh wait, this way just increases our influence gauge. Buying. Obtain skill. Now we have an extra heart. Wait. Now we do. And, oh, this one just gives us, this one just ups our focus. Do you want to just do this, the simple, like...
I mean, when I played Danganronpa 1 on my emulator, I never ever used the focus once.
Well, I normally don't really do it either, but there's V counter in this game. So.
Well, if you think you need it, then.
Well, here's the thing. This is the one game where it promotes focus. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel if we're gonna use anything, it's these, frankly. All right, so we got our skills. Let's look at our handbook, actually. You know, take a look at the evidence we collected, because we actually never looked at it. We have the Monokuma file, the promotional video BGM, the moving bookcase, the card reader dust, stacked books, the vent, the ball, Rantaro's things, the receiver on Shuichi, Maki's count, the sliding door, the lookout classroom, the classroom vent, Kiyo's account, Kibo's account, front entrance photos, the rear entrance photos, and the hidden door photos, which, you know, I will say this before we get started, because, you know, why not? I actually do have a idea of who I think this is going to be. I know nothing conclusively. I'm still in this blind. The only one here who knows conclusively is Solia. But I have an idea who I think it is. However, for now, I won't be saying it. But I will say this. Actually, no. I'll save what I was about to say out. Actually. You know what? I'll say this. I don't trust anyone right now.
Whoa.
Everyone, I will say that while I have my idea, I am willing to disregard who I think it is if, you know, the class trial changes things up. But I don't trust anyone. No ifs, ands, buts about it, or any exceptions. Everyone, I feel, is potentially a killer here. Yeah, I know that's probably a pretty big stance to make, but I see I see everyone as a potential suspect here. There's no one where with the evidence we got, there's no one like dead offhand that I think no, they didn't do it. No. I I do not think anyone here is free from this. They're all possible suspects. What about you?
Well, okay.
What do you think about that?
I mean, for one, the definite main suspects are the people who went downstairs.
Yep.
Which is when Saihara and Kaede looked out there. Those are the main potential suspects. Other than that, there's really no one.
Yeah.
Because remember, they were keeping watch the entire time, and only those people went down.
Yeah. Again, I got a certain...
So people like Kibo or... let's see, who else wasn't there?
Ryoma.
Hoshi.
Ryoma, Oma. Yeah, people like that. They're not as likely, but they still easily could have done it. I feel. Okay. Because here's the thing. It's all a matter of being able to go downstairs and toss the shot put ball at him. Because that's at this moment, we can pretty much almost definitively say that's what killed him, and it killed him quick. So
right,
that's what I'm thinking. I mean, they're probably not going to be it, but I feel like chances are low for them, but I'm not going to discount them just because of it. Okay. No one, I do not trust anyone here. Also, we'll be having voices on for this. So, yeah. And so, let's begin. Class trial in session.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person...
I like how in the demo he had different dialogue, but he has the exact same dialogue here now. Oh, and if you look off to the side, there's their Rantaro portrait with an X through it.
Yep.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone.
You know, I noticed they keep bringing up this rule, but it's never put into effect. No one is...
Because no one wants to die.
Yeah, no one has ever died from a lack of voting. So yeah, I find that interesting.
Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
You've been in a trial before though? I mean, it probably wasn't like this, but...
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us! You trying to start some shit? Calm down. How about we listen first?
Man, never have I felt in my life in a class trial more so the feeling of I'm surrounded by idiots than I feel now. Seriously, like, yeah, no one else in these first ever class trials were particularly experienced, obviously, but it's like, kind of now more than ever, I just feel like, geez, the fate of our lives are up to ourselves. We're kind of boned.
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
That's not good.
I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doy. Because this whole class trial was his idea. Oh yeah! Easy peasy. I'm a fucking genius!
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? Was that?
I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
You know, now that I think about it, this is kind of the first time Monokuma's played dumb on the mastermind idea. Because before, he's never actually before denied the fact that someone's controlling him. He's never said it, but he's also never denied it. Or maybe he has and I'm just not thinking of anything.
Huh.
It's Keyblade over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events. Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Alright, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. When this class trial is over, we'll know exactly who is the mastermind, who the mastermind is, whatever.
And now the class trial has begun! As things progress during each of the class trial, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. You'll have to use the truth bullets you gathered to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during the investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim the reticle and fire with Y. Aim for the gold words displayed in their statements. Those are the weak spots. There's a chance that lies or contradictions are hiding within those weak spots. But remember, you might not be able to refute them all, and you have to use the right truth bullet. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have. And shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Oh, I almost forgot, the new element. During the class trial, you can concentrate to slow down. You make time slow down. This will also reveal a small red dot within the weak spot called the V-point. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get an awesome V counter. Bullseye! V counters really improve your score and the number of monocorn coins you earn. Monocorns. So try that out. During these non-stop debates, what the heck is that, honestly? Like select, maybe? We'll bring up the controls. Give them a look. Alright, so let's dive right in.
Yay.
Monokuma
file, moving bookcase, Rantaro's belongings.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway? He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
There's definitely a contradiction in one of those statements.
Is it actually a little sad that I can't immediately see it? Also, by the way, just kind of as rule of thumb for these non-stop debates, I let them run once without doing anything, and then I actually do them on the second go.
If I present the right evidence, I can blow away that contradiction.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
Yeah, I think it's Rantaro's
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
Rantaro's stuff?
He was opening
Yeah.
that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he
No,
knew
I
about
don't
the
know. I
hidden
don't know
door.
the answers to the trials. So.
That means Rantaro was masterminding this
I
whole
can share.
thing.
I think the statement we're looking for is Rantaro was masterminding the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
We have to prove that it's probably not him, but of the stuff we have.
I think it's the belongings.
Oh, he didn't have a card key.
Remember the card reader.
He didn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I don't know how to fast forward, so.
Press random buttons until you find out.
Rantaro's body was found.
He was killed in the library. Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him. What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving
Bookcase for one reason.
because he knew about the hidden door. That means
Rantaro was masterminding
this whole thing.
No, that's wrong.
So do what you know.
Just according to Rampa and Ven VDVG. 2 achievements. I don't know if those showed.
Wait a minute. I don't
They
think
did.
Rantaro was the mastermind.
I don't know if it'll show in the stream.
Yeah. Oh, they do.
Huh? Why?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro.
But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended. You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how Rantaro know about Hidden Door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Or maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same?
That does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though?
Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery? I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes, the cold, hard truth.
Huh?
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
Because if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date!
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leap on the wind.
Oh yeah! I guess now he's won with the win.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet, oh, badass! Just to die like a little punk.
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation! Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
What?
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on! Let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
Everyone's starting to suspect Mew, but is that really okay?
From here on out, blue-colored weak spots. Whoa, we're getting into those really quick, huh? From here on out, blue-colored weak spots will appear. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now, I mean the one time, argue points, then the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree points. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you have to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing with the other person's testimony, instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When the truth bullet merges with their statement, they will complete each other, resulting in a consent. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. You can also be consent. If you're confident, give it a shot. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System. Right, we got the bookcase, card reader, Kurokyu's.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea! Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library, okay?
The person who made the cameras would have known their blind spots, too.
Yeah, well, I didn't make the cameras either!
Mew's so shaken up that she's starting to dig herself deeper with her own lies. I need to take her side. Rushing to judgment will only make things worse.
Why don't you just...
What was Kurokyu's account, by the way?
Mew was in the dining hall, so it's Kurokyu's account.
Okay.
Just admit it already.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea! Because I
never went to the library, okay?
It's okay.
Close enough! Oh man, I didn't get V consent though, I don't think.
I don't think Mew went to the basement either, right, Q?
Of course she didn't. Mew was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
Don't feel bad for her. She got tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's too sad to make sense.
That's Pops for you.
Is all that remains.
So there you have it. Muse Alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack. What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail War are you from?
Did she just...
Wow, another reference we don't get.
I'm not
You
even
must be a
surprised
hardcore
anymore.
loser.
What reference was it?
From Fate's Day Night.
Okay. What exactly? What, the Grail War or the Gilgamesh thing?
Both.
Oh.
They're both from Fate's Day Night because Gilgamesh is a character and the Holy Grail is, you know, the whole goal.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in. Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit.
Don't worry, Kokichi. I don't feel bad for that, honestly. Yeah, I really don't like Kokichi anymore.
Don't worry, you'll like him later on.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No, you're fine.
You're so mean! Hey, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Tsumugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
What's Monokuma thinking? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is this him trying? Is this the game's way of trying to introduce a new gameplay mechanic again, or is Monokuma just being weird? It's Monokuma.
I actually don't know.
It's Monokuma, probably just being weird.
Ew! Why?
Did you take a firm dump, or was it a soft one?
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though.
Are we really gonna bring this point up, the disguise thing?
You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
Oh, right. Kaede is the only one who was like traumatized by that image. Everyone else doesn't really know much better.
Disguised? No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
The reason why Tsumugi couldn't have been disguised is. Yep.
I get it.
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable.
Hey, if you cosplay as a fictional character who was acted by with a real person, does cosplay still go into effect or no?
Wait, repeat that?
If you cosplayed as a fictional character who had like, you know, like a real person actor, say it's like a live action sort of deal, would that still count for cospox or no? Something to think about.
I mean, because cosplay usually means anime, so I guess that would still apply for cosplay.
If I even attempted.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case,
Then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about that, Tsumugi. I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all.
Aw, Tsumugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too.
Talk about cut and dry.
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall.
So we know that Kirumi, Tsumugi, Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the 4 of you. You can all leave now.
4 down, 11 to go.
Can they?
I will tell you this, the person I suspect was not actually among any of those people.
Okay.
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. So 7 people in total.
So the culprit is among those 7?
But of course!
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
Excluding Rentaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is the mastermind of this killing game. The person who's making us endure all these terrible things.
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really low. I'll tell you everything, anything! Just please don't hurt me!
Please just tell us what happened.
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit!
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work.
Is it sad I could actually really believe that as a good excuse for Himiko?
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's alright, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements.
Oh god.
Mass panic debate.
I was not great at this last time.
Let's
You can
go.
do this, right?
Listen to everyone's statements? That's right. I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was
Alright, my musical ears,
Why
don't let
did
me
you
down.
ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me!
Don't thrust the blame onto me! You degenerate males and your thrusting! Ugh.
I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mom.
Actually, fun fact, this exact same here is a screen. This exact image here is actually one of the screenshots on the Steam page for the game.
Really? I have an alibi.
I'm
not
the
the
culprit!
culprit, too.
Oh no! All three people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. All right, it's time. Oh, that's right. It's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. But remain calm. It's just like a non-stop debate. You're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more clearly. Oh, so that is... So we can, like, kind of single out conversations by... Okay. Sort through everyone's opinions to find the lie or contradiction and refute it. You can also use V counter, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Sorry to take up your time. Thanks for being a sport about it. I'm really gonna need to pay attention here.
I have an alibi a little bit suspicious. I would never punch a close is always watching me.
A true Aikido master would never do
Who's that talking about me?
Punching's permitted in
strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there could have killed him.
Yeah.
All the different voices are confusing me. Kaito's statement was suspicious, right?
Yeah, I was about to say I was not paying attention to really anyone else but Kaido because Angie's was going nowhere, and the other one I didn't really see anything particularly suspicious in.
I'll be fine as long as I stay calm and listen for everyone's unique voices.
Okay. What evidence do we have? I think the Rantaro statement that was happening was the... Wait. What's Maki's count? What am I... Okay. I think I know what to pursue.
What? Are you talking about me? We were having a strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the only one who left.
Beautiful.
Like Kibo? None of us there could have killed him.
You see what I'm trying to go for, right?
Yep.
What? Remember? Rentaro's the only
I hear it.
Rantaro wasn't the only one to leave.
Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro?
That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
Oh, actually, that's not what I was thinking of. I was thinking how Kaido and Tenko left after Rantaro did.
Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec. Idiot!
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Yeah, not sure what that reference is either.
Oh, come on!
Oh, I missed it.
Always
What was
looking
it?
at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood.
Were you imagining yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Yeah, no, I don't know the reference either.
Yeah.
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta. Why?
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just tell Gonta where to find it.
The way this debate is going, this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start. You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try, for everyone's sake.
Fight, Gonta! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
This debate is getting loud and heated. But if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind.
Oh, good. Just the regular non-stop version. I'm a lot better with these.
Gonta not culprit! 'Cause to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
Then he got past the camera somehow and killed Rantaro. Well, that's settled. Let's go home.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit!
I think I know what to counter. Or not what to do. Just
Could Gunta have gone to the library from the AV room without anybody noticing? Could he really have done it?
yeah. I think there's only one avenue of attack here, pretty much.
The AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too. The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct? But that sliding door...
No, that's wrong.
Wait, how am I not getting the V counters? I'm hitting the... Okay. Probably a little finicky.
It's not possible to use the sliding door.
You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that would be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see. So, I made a mistake. How rare.
Okay, going on to who I'm speculating it is. I'm not going to give up the theory, but actually thinking back on kind of events, because the sliding door is part of my theory. It's... Oh, what?
Nope.
It's a little less probable. I'm not going to ditch the idea, though.
Okay.
That'll make sense later.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
He'd have to go through the game room. But I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet. My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility.
Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit?
There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
From the AV room? How?
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Oh, I get what she means.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him?
Depending on where this actually goes, what she's thinking. This is actually a very similar theory I had.
It's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened.
Wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
A particular item in the AV room?
The speaker? That's all I can think of. Oh, wait, this.
I get it.
Sahara brought that up earlier.
The projector screen? That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the screen.
it would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled-up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Oh my, how honest. If you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV room.
This is where the murder weapon comes in.
If Gonta killed Rantaro in the library while he was still in the AV room, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball? Wait! Wait, I say! Why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait! That's actually not crazy at all! Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rantaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy.
Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
Soul?
Sorry. If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. Because, you know, we all be dead. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
Typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
If one opens the back door of the library, one could throw a shot and strike true.
No way the average person could make that shot. But with superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story.
Afterward, to close the back door to the library, he would have used the rolled-up projector screen again.
See? That's all there is to it.
Actually, fun fact, a lot of that stuff about the gap in the AV room door and the kind of the ball and just throwing, a lot of that actually lined up with what I was thinking. Seeing how none of that's true, I need to change my thought of possibilities, but I'm not giving up on who I think the culprit is. That person's still in my crosshairs, so even if the method's wrong, I can still think, I'm still not giving up on the possibility that they're the culprit. By the way, no, it wasn't Gonta.
Is this what we're going with? No, this doesn't sound right. Actually, the situation at the library was different than what everyone remembers. Everyone's on the wrong track. I need to guide them to the right answer.
I think I know what to get here.
If I don't, we'll never expose the mastermind.
So we agree.
This might be one of the first times I'm wrong, because I'm not 100% sure.
The AV. There are no obstacles.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, I'm keeping on a pretty good track so far.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room. Because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed.
Wait. Oh, wait. Crap. What proves that the bookcase was open when Rantaro was killed? The pictures, right?
Hold on.
I think it's the pictures.
Yeah, the pictures. Has to be.
Damn it. I'm panicking.
Yeah, that one.
I get it.
All right. That scared me for a bit.
It's in this picture. Here, look. These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself.
Oh, I think I have an idea.
Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open.
Okay, so it's clear that the shot... Okay. I think that the shot put ball came in from an angle that no one's thinking about. Possibly. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And I will say this. If that what I'm saying is true, it still lines up with who I think the culprit is.
Man, if I only knew who you think the culprit is, then I could, like, think.
I'm not going to say it.
I know you're not.
Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
The only reason I'm not being so, like, this is what I think and this is how it happened is because I like for people to think for themselves, and I'm not going to... If I put my whole theory out there, even if it does change, I feel it kind of, like... I feel it, like, limits what other people can think of if I put something out there. So I'm being kind of vague. Just, yeah. But what I'm thinking still could work.
Okay.
I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory, then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Just be the culprit already.
Wasn't he the one saying that a fast class trial was boring earlier, by the way?
Yep.
This is kind of why I kind of like shit on Oma so much, because like it's for a lot of similar reasons why I hate Nagito in the last game. He treated everything as if it was some sort of game or joke and didn't really take anything seriously. Unlike Nagito, because credit to him over Oma, Nagito at least had this weird corrupt mentality about him that made him kind of see things that way. Oma honestly is just... Oma doesn't have that.
Jokes and giggles.
Yeah, Oma doesn't have that. To Oma, he's just outright not taking this seriously.
Well, to be fair, in Oma's case, he believes that he has to do it because he's this ultimate supreme leader.
Yeah, nothing I feel in his dialogue really gives credit to that, though.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, Gonta understand. 'Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Ugh, I hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
That's what I hate!
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
Daddy's too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
What did they mean, like, we're out of suspects?
Because... I actually don't know.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information.
Anyone could have gotten it. Yeah.
What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
Hey, culprit! Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes! But are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Yeah, also, I have not believed this whole culprit is the mastermind thing for even a second. Just to make that clear.
Of course not,
So
but there would be other chapters.
Exactly, so... Yeah, the one thing I'm shaky about with who I think the culprit is motive, but I never took that into account for motive. That's why.
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
What?
Oh, wait, they could have, like, murdered him from the room or something? Maybe.
Are you serious? There's a way to do that?
Maybe, I think I know what, Angie's trying to think. Maybe that, the mastermind could have opened the, black-white door, you know, the room that leads to, and just killed him from there.
Super serious, brother.
Keep in mind, again, I don't think this, but it is possible, I guess.
Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
A way for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible?
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident!
More non-stop debating.
The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time.
I'm thinking the
Before
Dallas.
Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door.
Okay, I know what to strike now.
Saying the culprit was lying in wait there?
If that's true, the suspects are those who were alone at the time of the incident.
The only ones who didn't go to the dining hall or basement are
Kokichi and Kibo and Ryoma, right?
I knew the culprit was a male! Yahaha! Behold Atua's divine logic!
I've never had to debate a god before. I could tell there's a contradiction, but I don't think Angie's noticed it yet.
The culprit was hiding in the library before Kaede. The cameras!
Where would they...
Inside
the hidden door!
Thought so.
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Soul?
Oh, I thought it was voiced.
Yeah.
Huh? The dust is still there.
It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted.
Oh, I was wondering when this was coming back.
You still got a ways to go.
Am I the only one who actually really liked this mini game from the last game, by the way? Because everyone I know really doesn't like this one.
I liked it.
Yeah. Well, at least a lot of people thought it was really annoying at first.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
It seems you've been contradicted! When this sort of thing happens, you're going to go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown.
Basically, you're right and everyone else is wrong.
You've just been contradicted. Oh, so that's what that feels like. What's a rebuttal showdown? First, let's explain the controls. In this mode, you counter the other person's claim and argue against it. Move your truth bullet with the left stick and align it with the opponent's claims. Perform a regular cut in the direction the blade is pointing by pressing A. Cut with a truth blade by pressing Y. Oh, so it's changed a little bit. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Use regular cuts on opponent's words, but when a weak spot appears, slash it with a truth blade strike. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remarks. What's neat is you can cut through multiple words at once, and you get a time bonus. 2 at once gets you 2 seconds, 3 is 3. The more you cut down, the better. Watch the position of your opponent's claim and slice as many words as you can. By doing that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. When the mood of the argument is in your favor, the debate will progress. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. Okay, admittedly, the instructions here are not helpful in the slightest. Because they're saying all this stuff that almost kind of you could have left out. And then you'll have to deal with the loss of progress. If you and your opponent's arguments are even, a blade lock will occur. When that happens, you have to mash the A button as fast as you can to push them off. Isn't slicing and dicing's opinions with a true sword the bee's knees? What? Not really? Well, you shouldn't knock it before you try it. You can also agree, so blah, 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 blah. Thanks for your time. All right. Oh, the rebuttal showdown theme's back. Yeah. Love this theme.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, Wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
I'm starting to see the holes in Ryuma's argument.
Really? I'm not.
I have evidence I can present that will break down Ryuma's argument.
Not if they went back into hiding. Right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
What's your evidence? I think I know.
Not if they went back
Front
into
entrance
hiding.
photos,
Right after
rear
killing
entrance
Rantaro.
photos, the
Then,
file,
once
and
everyone's
Rantaro's
gathered around the
belongings.
body, all they
I
gotta
think
do
it's
is act like
the
they
front
just
entrance
ran in.
files, photos.
The front entrance photos?
None the wiser.
Yeah, try it.
There it is.
I'll cut your words.
Yeah!
I wonder how we would have V-countered, but I guess I could just have tried it later.
The culprit met him inside the library?
I'm smart.
That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door, this is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement.
Okay, I got it now.
You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something?
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible. Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
But both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory.
Yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right. We have evidence that proves that would have been impossible.
The books. Wherever that is.
I get it! When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
You know, she keeps saying she stacked them in front of the vent, but that does not look like in front of the vent. That looks like near it, though. Like, it's not covering the vent. So I have no clue what she's referring to here. Soul?
I don't either.
Yeah.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vents and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library?
What do you okay, never mind. That's a bad question, actually.
What?
I was about to say, what do you think?
Yeah, bad question.
So you know also how the person died this time too, at least?
Yep.
You want to hear what I actually have to think?
What?
They didn't.
They're just there alive the whole time.
Wait, no. How'd they get in? How'd they get in and out of the library? They didn't.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Okay.
Maybe divine intervention?
Gonta no can think
Atua
of
did
any
it, plus
other way
Angie
to
did it.
enter.
Case closed.
I don't know how to execute a god act.
The culprit got in the library.
For
The
him.
front door.
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? Intervals?
Oh, this might throw a small wrench into my theory. Oh, is the stream buffering?
Yep.
Ah, god damn it. How I don't even know how long it was buffering. How long it was buffering. Shit.
I was at Gunta, no think of any other way to
Yeah,
end
that's
it.
what I'm at too. Well, we can't continue if this is buffering. Shit.
So we just wait.
Shit. I guess. Is it good for you?
Nope.
Let me set it in a okay, are we good? I think we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Though it seems like we again skipped a huge chunk of dialogue. Kind of. Dang it, YouTube.
Hold on.
Dang it, YouTube. I bet this stuff doesn't happen on Twitch.
Yeah, this never happens on Twitch.
Might need to switch where this Let's Play is going then. Anyway.
Anyways, I don't think it went far, so I think you're good.
What is that?
Well, I think it skipped over the camera's interval part.
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos.
You realize the only one who knows about this interval thing at the moment is you, right?
You're suspicious again.
I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
Okay then, okay. I was thinking about something and it's like, nope. What I'm thinking can still work.
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
What?
Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
How could you forget to tell me?
I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry.
Wait, would it still take pictures of them? Like, picture 30 seconds, picture 30 seconds. That would still take pictures.
Yeah, but only after 30 seconds, but there is still a 30-second gap.
Yeah, but there would still be a picture.
I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaidiot and Fuichi placed go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
But again, that would require a photo being taken first. But but according to the order of the photos, unless the photo order we received was wrong, the cameras, the camera only started taking pictures when we entered the room after Rantaro was dead. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So unless the order in which we received the photos was wrong, which, yeah, unless the order in which we received the photos is wrong, which it isn't, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that couldn't have happened.
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
At the same time, though, I still think the camera intervals thing doesn't matter.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah.
At that point, you gotta realize.
Well, who else knew about the intervals?
Wait, what?
At this point, you must realize you just gotta accept it.
Assuming you're referring to who the culprit is, right?
No, just the interval part in general.
Oh, okay.
Because they may say that there's now a 30-second gap and you disagree, but game over our head.
Okay, what are you exactly trying to say?
Forget about it. Just continue.
No, I'm trying to understand. Like, okay.
Basically, they're thinking like that this 30-second gap is a big deal, while you don't. But game over your thoughts. Apparently, this 30-second gap is a big deal.
Oh, right. Okay. What game's thinking, what I'm thinking don't have to matter. What I'm thinking doesn't matter to the game right now.
Yeah.
Now, who was it again?
Like, I know that, but it's just like, that's still what I'm thinking.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi.
Hey, what gives, Shuichi? Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the fifth now.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No way. Shuichi can't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi is the culprit. That's definitely not possible.
Intermission.
So what do you think?
Okay, I think I'm just gonna be straight up because I don't think my theories really matter anymore. But I will tell you what I think anyway because I don't think it matters anymore. I honestly think Saihara did it.
Really?
Yes. I still, with some certainty, it's kind of waning at this point. I think Saihara did it.
Oh boy.
I originally thought it was the method that they brought up when they were accusing Gonta. Now my theory, this theory has a few holes in it. But my theory is perhaps that my theory, which looking back on it probably doesn't work, was maybe that Saihara could have used the vent to send the shot put ball down to the library and essentially kill Kokichi from having the shot put ball land right on top of him. But there are too many things in that theory that involve convenience, so it doesn't actually work.
I see.
But yeah, I honestly think it's Saihara who did it.
Oh boy.
What do you think? That's also why I was keeping it down, because I knew you'd react if I said that. But again, I think it's Shuichi who did it.
Okay.
Well now.
And plus, you know, the other thing is, remember, this isn't a concept. Building up your friendship with someone just to have something like this happen, that's not a concept Danganronpa's foreign to. You get what I mean?
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah. Wow, this trial is really racing towards its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is?
Yes.
Obviously I know, because I know everything. What? Know everything?
Yeah.
No, everything.
Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically trained his bearhood for his godhood. Game theory. Is Monokuma truly the two?
Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors. Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It's obvious, right? Right, you guys? You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Is he still drunk, by the way?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Spotlight's on Shuichi now.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute. None of that is possible. Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
Oh, another thing, by the way, because I did take this into account into my theory. I mean, into my speculation. No, he wasn't.
Exactly.
When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
The time period in which he went to go check out the other people in the basement, yeah, does seem like kind of a smallish gap. But something to remember is that Kaede got so anxious from waiting, she started sweeping the classroom. It's clear that a good chunk of time has passed. So, yeah. Exactly.
Were you really together the whole time?
This is the thing, yeah.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm gonna check out the basement.
I'll come with you.
No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner, or all our lives will be lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because...
The security sensor going off?
Yep.
I get it. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom.
Here's the thing, though. It was on his personage. Kaede never held on to it, I believe. And it could be turned off.
Yeah, but the picture would still be taken.
I guess, maybe. Again, I said that there are some things that in this theory that don't 100% make sense, but I'm still sticking to it.
Okay.
Wait,
It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door.
Does she still
which
talk?
means he was still alive.
Yeah, she's still talking.
Okay.
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede.
Actually, no. Thinking about it, the picture that's tied to the sensor, that doesn't go. Doesn't the sensor, like, what am I trying to say? Doesn't the picture only get taken when the sensor goes off? Whatever. There's something I'm clearly not thinking of.
Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Oh God, that's like some that's like some Joker shit right there.
Looking good, Joker.
Then I'll set up the
And I'll set.
Oh wait. Wait, that is you. That is you. Crap.
Yeah. Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase.
Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set up the cameras near each door.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
Well, if he did lie, then those other photos wouldn't exist.
Well, they're just talking about the camera connected to the sensor, not the ones near the doors. And remember, Kaede set those up. Oh wait, are you talking about the pictures of Rantaro opening the hidden door?
Yeah, because that camera would only go off when that sensor went off. And besides, when the sensor went off for Saihara, like when they came back, Saihara had the receiver.
Yeah, but I think at the same time, when the receiver went, wait, okay, so wait, are you trying to say the Rantaro pictures, like, would have only gone off after the receiver went off? Hello? Soul? 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 I'll keep going.
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door. But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That face is still actually just extremely creepy. Okay, Athley, give me a second. And we're back. Just had to take care of something real quick.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see, sneaky little fucker.
No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. So, I gotta do something.
At this point, lines of white noise will appear as you appear to disrupt your reactions. Or your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullet so they don't get interrupted by the white noise. You can use the silencer with A to shoot down the white noise. Now, why would you do that? Because not only does it make it easier to shoot the right weak spot, you will also get additional time. What a great deal. Use it to your heart's content. Thank you for the opportunity. Shuichi's still in the hot seat.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Yeah, I don't even know what avenue of attack to go about here.
Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right, and I should have evidence that proves it beyond a shadow of doubt.
The security sensor was armed.
Do we go with the receiver on Shuichi then?
The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
Oh, maybe the hidden door photos?
The sound Kaede heard came from...
Well, let me read it again.
Let me look at the lookout classroom, actually. What's the... Wait, we'll see later.
The sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
What are we looking for here?
I think it is the receiver.
Then what are we hitting?
The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Okay, I don't think
As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
I don't think it's the bookcase.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi...
Maybe this?
Nope.
There's no point in arguing against me. Until you can disprove Shuichi had the sensor, he will remain suspicious.
Shoot! I screwed up. I need to think it over again.
The security sensor was armed, but... As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede
heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it.
in order to trigger the alarm.
So when
Kaede heard the sensor go off,
she figured
someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Okay, it has to be that, the moving bookcase then. Because that's the only other thing to counter. But...
We'll try it.
The receiver?
Yeah, with the receiver. If anything, you'd probably see.
The security sensor was armed.
Or wrong.
Bookcase.
Nope.
If Shuichi was in charge of setting the sensor, then we don't know if he actually did it. He used Kaede as a patsy to make her think Rentaro was alive when the sensor went off. No contradictions there, right?
I need to think it over again. Gosh dang it.
Okay, maybe it's the hidden door photos?
The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had the
Yeah.
Alright.
That might be it. Because that's what I thought. Because if he did trigger whatever, the camera would still take a shot.
Alright.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving
bookcase isn't what triggered
As it turns out,
shut up. God, we have 2 minutes, like almost 3.
sensor was armed. The moving bookcase.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
Oh, well, that works too.
We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah... I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see, Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
Yeah, again, this kind of does tie to the thing. He can turn the receiver off.
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rentaro moved the bookcase. Then,
Yeah,
when
that would give a
Shuichi
picture.
says he's going to check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
Something else to think about that I was thinking about is, remember, the pictures for the entrances, they all have a picture of Shuichi when he's removing the camera. Maybe we could potentially be misinterpreting those pictures. It's a stretch, I know, but something to think about.
I see.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit. But even so... Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. Protect everyone. I need to take control of this debate. Because I'm right and everybody else is wrong. Even if that means I have to lie to do it.
Did you hear that? A lie! Now I know that sounds crazy, telling lies in a class trial. But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry. There are no lies in this tutorial. From here on, there will be times in a debate where you have to lie. Before you had to refute the lies, but now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like a normal non-stop debate, but when you hold the lie button, when you hold the lie button, when you hold the Y button, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet, meaning the opposite. Releasing Y will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie to argue or agree with someone's point, it will become perjury and a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you'll take damage, so be careful. I also heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. let's just say the only ones who lie will be able to find it.
So Alma will find it.
What do they mean by a back route?
I have no idea.
I think I know what we have to lie about. Maybe. It depends on our evidence. Okay, yeah. I know what to lie.
Let's go over the case one more time.
Yep.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the cameras in over time.
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then, he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be Tua! We've solved this case! Her Shuichi was just amazing,
The basis for their suspicion is that Shuichi had the receiver for the security sensor. I can argue against that. Everything should be okay. I have to retake control. I have to tell a lie, so we can get closer to the truth.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also...
Let's turn this lie into the truth.
Yeah, Shuichi didn't have it the whole time. Totally not.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true,
Sarah,
then
what
the
the
entire
heck?
premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
I wonder how much backtracking of information would we have to go through if this was the case?
I have no idea.
Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before?
Where'd the spotlight come from? Just accept it.
Well, think of it this way. Angie's next to him, so it's probably Atua.
Thank you, Atua. I got your back, bro.
How creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily.
Yeah, here's kind of the thing of the other reason I kind of think it's Saihara. It's like, Kaede is confident that it's not Saihara, but...
That means it is Saihara.
What?
That means it is Saihara.
Yeah, Kaede is so confident that it's not Saihara, but at the same time, all that confidence and you had to lie. All that confidence and you have no actual proof of it. All that confidence, but no reason for any of it. Except emotional. Which, yeah. Let's just say going back to Danganronpa 1, to its first case, I kind of fell for the kind of emotional trap too.
I see.
Haven't really made, and yeah, I ended up getting hurt pretty bad for it. Not about to make that mistake again.
Okay.
Do I want it to be Saihara? Of course not. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but not about to ignore the possibility.
I see.
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe,
That is the
Kaede?
question. For it is noble.
I like the kind of accent he put on for it too.
He really. Oh, I gotta hear this.
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now.
Oh my
Classic
gosh, that's
degenerate male
fantastic.
behavior.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
The other thing about me putting my kind of suspicions on Shuichi and kind of the whole thing, keep in mind, Kaede has just put no doubt into. Kaede does not doubt Saihara possibly being the culprit, and again, kind of live by the kind of moral of what's belief without doubt. What is trust if you can't be ready to confront your doubt?
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
Though I do say I find his silence very kind of suspicious, I guess.
Odd.
Yeah.
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Oh,
Yeah, this ain't
come on.
right.
Oh my gosh, come on.
I'm
Is it gonna happen?
I'm thinking.
Is it gonna happen?
I'm thinking the same thing you're thinking.
It's gonna happen? Keep going. Keep going.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite
Yes.
How are we
Come
supposed
on.
to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on. Split?
Come on.
Did you just say split?
Hey, Monokuma's excited too.
Come on.
You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal trial grounds?
Trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I
Oh, let's do
totally
it.
want to see that!
Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page.
We're split down the middle. At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In debate scrums, you will be split into 2 teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other. Oh, wait, is this the certain scrum debate I'm thinking of? The
Yep.
certain scrum debate with the certain.
Yep, the exact same one.
All right, when that comes, feel free to bring the meme up because now that the meme's appeared in the game, you'll be good to say it after it's happened.
Woo!
But look, everyone's so fired up about the subject. If you're everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match.
Of course, it's a scrum debate. Let's go.
That's not how you debate at all. You have to match the subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Your subject's keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Oh, so we're lining up. So we each have a disagreement. So we need to line up our points versus the matching opponent's point.
Yes.
All right. Before the opponent finishes their statement, find the same keyword with blah blah blah. And press Y to argue the subject with the same keyword. Wait, will they have the same words then?
Because you see, let me use this picture as an example, because this is right. You see interval up there?
Yeah.
At the right? And you see how Korikyo
yeah, okay, I see
That's
it.
what I'm talking about.
If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keywords will be revealed. And when all the statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince all of your opponents at once. Continuously tap the button displayed on screen to push your opponent's claim out.
Basically, do Kaede's investigations.
But don't get pushed back because... Push their claim out for the perfect refutation. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I already know one of the ones to split up, by the way. Thank goodness trailer and memes for it.
Time to hear the music.
Let's get going.
Once the stream catches up.
Why is Rantaro flying with us? Let's go. Is Shuichi the culprit? Shuichi is the culprit. He isn't.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
It's coming.
Right. But that's Kaede's lie.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
If our points don't match, then we won't be able to make a convincing argument.
I thought I was doing fine. What happened? I guess I don't completely.
You didn't do anything.
Oh, I didn't? Okay, fine.
No.
All right. I thought I did something. I took too long.
Okay. I'm going to convince everyone that Shuichi is not the culprit. I mean, this is fine because like you could go throughout.
Shuichi.
That's why.
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
There.
Oh, there it is. I have to do it at the right time.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight.
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
There it is.
If Shuichi had the receiver...
Kibo! Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
Oh, and your favorite.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't
We'll
it?
know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
All right. Time for the...
That's Kaede's investigations.
Ah! Oh. Oh, grab the button, change!
That changes. It changes keys. And that's a scrum debate.
Oh, that's fun.
Told you.
They're really fun.
Hyped music plus awesome gameplay equals the legit best court mechanic in the game.
I don't know if I can completely agree with the music. It's not bad for sure, but I don't know. I like Rebuttal Showdown a little bit more.
If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
I love kind of when the debates were going and we kind of set everything up. like Kaede was kind of calling out who's going to counter who and stuff like that.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
Yeah, there's kind of our problem.
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh?
Oh, his fear of confronting the truth.
Exactly.
You're scared to reveal the truth.
He figured out at some point. Alright, my Shuichi's the culprit theory clearly isn't right at this point, so...
So who do you think it is now?
I got no clue.
Keep going.
We kind of expelled every single avenue, unless there's something I'm missing.
Keep going.
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
Like, the thing I'm thinking about is, we've kind of put everyone under the microscope except for ourselves, and obviously we're not the killers. That's what I'm thinking, unless we missed something.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
Wait. Okay, I think I have an idea. Maybe. I brought this up before. Could it? The wheels in my head are turning, and Oh, wait. Okay. I think I got it.
Oh, you got it?
I think so.
Oh.
The murderer is in the photo. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera, but that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
Oh, but wait, that doesn't... motive makes no sense either then at that point, though.
Just keep going.
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture. This picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed.
So early in the game, too? Okay, because when I said everyone, we put pretty much everyone under the microscope besides ourselves. That's also not true either. But could it? It could be, but I guess. All right then.
The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
That I still haven't figured out.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
Then you explain it,
contemplating what it
Aruma.
could be. Why did he notice the camera?
Oh, this also ties into the first blood perk thing, I guess, but... Is that actually the case? You can tell this really has me thinking.
Yep.
Alright, I'll go with that theory. I'll go with that theory for now, at least.
And I'm guessing I have to wait.
You could probably figure out what I think at this point. Like I said, the murderer was in the murderer was in the photo.
And the answer is in this picture.
I see. Shuichi knows. The reason why Rantaro knows the camera was because...
The flash? It does look like there's a flash in effect.
I get it.
But weren't the camera's flashes turned off?
Because of the flash, right?
The flash?
I thought we took into account to turn the flash off.
Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have, remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. This is the picture from
Selfie.
when I removed the rear camera.
Let me take a selfie. Jeez.
And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Yeah, it's a lot brighter.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there's a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
Why is that the case? I thought we turned all the flashes off so they wouldn't suspect anything.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
A mistake, maybe?
It's no mistake. There was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
I know this. There's only one reason the camera's flash was used.
To lure the mastermind closer? Wait, to blind him? I don't know.
It's blind. Because none of them... Light up the room, definitely not. Taking a picture, that would just...
Lure would only make sense. Oh!
Have to guess, you have to guess. There would be no point in blinding him. Come on. I need to face the truth.
To light up the room? No, it can't be. Lure the mastermind closer.
Lure the mastermind. Probably that, yes.
I get it!
Alright.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened.
Oh, I guess to keep them from entering the room? You know, buy a little time, perhaps?
Maybe.
Rentaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kind of strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
I think I do, but again, I'm not sure.
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
I guess it has to be what I'm thinking. If it's not, then I have no clue.
What do you think?
I think it's suicide. But it doesn't make sense, the problem. Is there something I'm missing? Before we move on, because we're going to be probably in a time limit. Because we have to make a choice.
The thing is I don't know what you're thinking, so I can't answer if you're missing anything or not.
Well, I think it's... Well, here's the thing. I think Rentaro maybe killed himself. I think he committed suicide.
Here, continue with the dialogue, and we'll see.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Wait.
The culprit of this incident is...
But... Is it?
You guys just said that Saihara did not do it.
I know. Is it Rantaro that...
No.
Who is it then? Who set the flash?
Who was the one that set the camera?
Us?
Click.
No doubt about it.
What? Wait. We're the killer?
Well,
wait,
as far as
this
it
is
goes.
voiced.
As far
This
as
is
it goes.
voiced.
Oh, yeah, actually.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi.
Wait, we're...
From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Wait.
And now Saihara is the protagonist of this story.
Oh my fucking god! Whoa!
Surprise!
Whoa! Surprise! Oh my god.
That's so cool.
Oh my god, how will freaking like... Shuichi start
How do you feel?
What? We're... I'll save this for the end. We gotta finish things.
I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go
I still need to figure out how, but... New main protagonist, I guess. What the... I guess I'm doing...
Kaede is the culprit.
I guess I'm doing the bulk of the voice acting now, I guess.
Huh?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede?
How?
Kaede? Wait! Did she really... Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit? Psh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot?
Kaede is acting very differently now. Soul? 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 Okay, guys, I guess we're going to intermission for a second, or at least for a bit, while I figure out what happened. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sort of. Yeah, Solia's not back. I don't know what happened, but she's just kind of mysteriously disappeared for right now. So, I'm gonna just have to tread it alone. We have to finish this now. With the... Oh my god. We just have to finish this. Sorry, Solia. I know you're probably very interested in the thing this point forward, but... I have to finish this. I don't think I could let this happen. I don't think I could let this be and leave us hanging for too long. I have to finish this. Sorry, buddy. I guess I can give her a few more minutes. It's possible her computer just blue screened, but I'm gonna have to finish this. I can't... Like, my brain's kind of been blown up right now. I kind of have to keep going at least a little further.
My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
Yep, the blue dialogue Shuichi now. Oh, give me a second. Hey. Looks like you're back. Soul? 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 Give me a few more minutes, guys. Okay, so yeah, I'm not even sure if the stream's properly back quite yet, but okay, so okay, it's kind of weird because before when Soul left, you could have heard it in Discord when she left. I am going to assume that her computer blue screened. But the thing right now is that okay, so there's a call happening right now. Like, she started up a call, but at the same time, it's also saying that she's idle or like she's away or something. And I'm trying to call for her and she's not there. Like, look. Soul? Soul? So, yeah, okay, something's clearly up. And I don't understand it, but at the same time...
Sorry.
Oh, there you are. You left me panicking.
So sorry.
You left me panicking for a while.
Sorry.
You okay? What happened?
Just internet died and I had to go eat lunch.
Oh.
So.
Ooh. Talk about.
I'm sorry. Did I really make you worry?
I am worried for a. Let's just say I'm in a very fragile state of mind right now.
Did this really affect you?
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Alright, but just to share screen and I'll be good.
Alright.
It'll be okay.
I had to go on
Here.
I moved on a little bit, but yeah.
It's okay.
Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Stream good?
Yep.
Alright. Looks like I'll be doing the inner thoughts from here on, I guess.
Yep.
I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? That's you.
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it is frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping, and let that be your strength.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
I see why the developers of this game were very prickly about Chapter 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, like, was it Chapter 1 itself you could stream or up to right before the class trial?
No, it was like all of Chapter 1,
Oh,
class trial and all.
I guess, alright.
Why don't you tell me that? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with a shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Where she used the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Wait, could it have been the vent thing I mentioned earlier? She was the one who stacked the books. Maybe she could, like, Rube Goldberg them?
Mm-hmm.
Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. So, I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. How'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
I think I know how to counter. Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. I won't let her down. I will find the answer.
I have an alibi. It's a the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
That's wrong!
It wasn't in the library. No. The shot was not even in the library the whole time.
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? That's not possible.
There is a way. I did talk about it before.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it to the classroom in the library. I know this.
Have fun.
Can you do the narrations?
When you need to deduce a key word, you will be thrown into Hangman's Gambit version 3.0. This is the most boring thing in the game. This is the one thing that you will hate, other than crying your eyes out for things. Anyway, the objective is to select the letter orbs in the right order to create the keyword. Press A to activate the flash spot to read the illuminated letter orbs. While the letters are illuminated, you will not be able to actually select a letter orb. So make sure you remember where they are and press Y to get the letter orb. And remember, you have to select them in the correct order.
This doesn't quite look as bad as DR2's version, unless I don't know how it's being played. Do I need to like still match up the letters, or do I still need to match up the letters, or do I just need to find them even, or do I just need to hit it once and it's good?
I think it's once.
All right, that's not nearly as bad. It's a bit more of a memory game. I mean, yeah, it still sucks, but.
Deduce the key words from the letter orbs that you could see in the flash spot. The flash spot uses focus energy, so use it wisely. Waves of light will also occasionally cross the screen, so you can read the letter orbs then. So take advantage of that as well. Thank you for listening to me.
I think your voice is on a bit of decline.
Really?
That's what it sounds like.
I see now.
Easy.
The classroom's bent. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
No, I already know the answer to that as well. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I remember correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it. How could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise.
Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
I could tell, like, from your voice, you're really upset about this.
Oh, that was in a grease spot. I thought that was white noise.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall! What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own? Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
I need to answer, for her sake. I can't turn away from the truth. I don't even know what to hit.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head at that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
I agree.
Well, there you go. You're feeling awful about this, aren't you?
It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
It rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
It would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be the concrete proof of my theory. I remember one of them having a detailed floor plan.
That's it.
Miyu.
Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
I can tell you.
Oh yeah! What happened with that? I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue. Please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
Where's the vent part? Oh. Thought so. There it is.
It's just as I thought.
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found. Oh! Shuichi is right!
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum.
Oh my god.
We did that, right, Kaede?
The great.
We made sure the vent was open.
Mm-hmm. I pushed the crate into the dump. Then I lifted my body and looked inside.
That blue text is a lie. So how's it look? Could a person fit in there?
It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction. It then rolled down the path made by the books.
These animations, though.
The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then,
When the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So Kaede created this mechanism?
Kaede did say she liked Rube Goldberg's.
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube, whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? It had to have been at just the right time to kill Rantaro. There was a time when we left the room and Kaede was by herself, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Kaede rolled the shot. The air duct isn't that long. It it'd have to have been when Rantaro was close.
Oh, I have to read right. Since you spent the most time with Kaede, Shuichi, perhaps only you know the answer.
Damn it!
Everyone's staring at me. Screwed up to think I'm a fraud.
Yeah.
That's it! The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left...
That's you.
Shuichi, the receiver.
Someone move the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede.
Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective.
That blue text is a lie.
Wait for me! I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
I'm right, aren't I, Kaede?
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions!
That's weird! Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it! There's just no way I could believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit!
Yeah, don't not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name.
I guess I should say,
I
where's
refuse
that
to believe
background
that Kaede is the culprit.
My parents are watching footballs upstairs. That might be it.
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right? If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
I know what to counter.
Indeed, so much noise. Rantaro would have heard.
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Of course it's a big deal.
The sound of the shot rolling. I know this.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
Doubts about the noise, of course. Library should have been quiet.
Right? If that shot was rolling through the vents, it would have made a ton of noise.
Oh wait, I missed it.
Indeed, so much noise. Rantaro would have heard. Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal. Of course it's a big deal.
I refuse to believe that Kaede
is the culprit.
I
Still have my doubts. Kinda doubt. Doubts about the
noise,
of course.
Library. That's wrong.
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast. So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it. So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom. And when she moved the vent grate aside. And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
There are way more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcase was covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing. As I moved the ladder, I reorganized the books bit by bit. Jeez, there are too many books. It might be too hard to set up a camera here.
I thought so.
Wait, I just gotta try a little harder.
Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright.
I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Miyu changes her mind.
Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. Yep. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him.
So you were hiding it the entire time?
Notice the pronouns.
Where would she have even
no,
hidden
not
it?
Plural. Whatever.
Wait, I don't... Whatever.
No, because she said I shoved the things. She had the cameras, true. Yeah.
Where did Kaede keep it? It could only be one place. Kaede must have kept...
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so we might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Oh, I think I figured out motive.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
Yep.
What do you think I'm...
Kaede wanted its intention was to get rid of the mastermind and end the killing.
No matter the cost. The only way to truly get rid of the mastermind is perhaps a more permanent method. The only true way to end the game.
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
Is this the closing argument?
Yep. I know this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, but they're in argument meditative mode and won't listen to you. Oh no, this is the I think like
we
the,
have to
you know,
we have to argue Kaede.
basically.
I know this. This is machine gun talk battle.
You have to remove their arguments to refute what they are saying. That's how argument works. The objective is to destroy all your foes. Oh my gosh, I might as well. Armaments that strike the finishing blow.
Armaments, I think that's what it is.
Armaments.
What the hell is that Kaede design?
This is... You'll see, this will not get old. You match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statements to damage the armament. Gosh dang it. The markers on top of your opponent's statements are called rhythm sights. Right when the gauge makes one revolution, press the correct button to shoot the statement. When damaged enough, their armament will break and the music will change. The tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. Can't get on rhythm? Try pressing RB to activate Fever Time. During Fever Time, you'll be invincible, and you can press any button. You can only activate it when your focus energy is full, so watch it carefully. When your opponent's armament is destroyed, you can give your final argument. Your argument will be displayed with 4 words, assigned to A, Y, X, and B. Press the buttons in the correct order to land the finishing blow.
You know what? How fitting we face the ultimate pianist in a game of music.
That's true, in a rhythm. Use split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure.
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer! I betrayed everyone! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Do you know what I was trying to do?
It's over.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see! Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this.
We're almost done.
My final wish.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Oh, right, me. I want to help. I want to help you grant Kaide's wish. I will now explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this trial. In the closing argument, you'll wrap up the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book, because, you know, manga. But this recreation is just Shuichi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. After selecting the panels with movement thing, I don't know, press L, the left stick, to move the cursor over the gaps. And then fit the panel in the empty space with Y. Only the correct panel will fit. Compare the empty space hints with the stock panel hints to complete the comic. There will be some panels that you cannot select at first. Filling in some gaps correctly will unlock the other panels. Press LB and RB to switch pages and start filling in as many as you can. Thank you, thank you. That one. There you go. It's okay, you're almost done. Just get that here.
This is the last panel.
This is the truth of the case. It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved a pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist. And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice, even though I betrayed you all.
I will say that what Ryoma just said right now is accurate.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of us.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself?
So I gotta voice this. I gotta prepare for my Oscar.
You wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh!
Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Oh, we have to vote?
Yeah.
We...
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
I wonder what would have happened if you picked anything else, because, like, everyone else would have picked Kaede, I imagine. Probably something different, who knows. Perfect score. Unanimous decision.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
You know, when you think about it, like half of these shouldn't actually matter to our score.
We voice it.
Wait, what?
Unless it's already speaking.
I can voice it. Don't worry. Well, at this point, it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Rantaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
What? Good?
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, good? Is this how you want it to end?
That's not true. Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse. So this is fine too.
I don't get it.
It's not fine. This is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah. How did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do such a thing? What would possess you to do something like that? Gonta can no accept this. Not unless you explain.
Real?
Yeah. I won't be satisfied until I hear it straight from you.
Hey.
Kaede, please.
Okay. Please allow me a few more moments of your time then. It's just like Shuichi said. I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game.
But
why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured.
If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind would have just played dumb to run out the clock and kill us all.
Yeah.
I was worried about that happening.
Therefore.
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead?
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone, no matter what.
Even if you had to kill someone?
Yeah, that's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too.
Kaede.
But...
Oh, Kaede. Never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you'd already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart.
Wait, to put it like that.
But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No. But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now.
Right.
Kaede saved everyone. We know can blame her.
I know that.
I know. You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless.
Why?
Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Yeah.
Whoops, that obvious, huh? Oh, fuck
That's
you.
Right.
Kokichi is right. I was being played. And they didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible. So unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
Kaede, please calm down.
After we found Rentaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood perk.
I see. If you'd confessed, then... If you confessed then and there, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet.
Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I see.
So, the first blood perk works against the blackened rather than for them.
But at the same time, I thought I did this for everyone, instead of making things easier by confessing. I thought I should lie to you all so it would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Then...
Is this the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind?
Because I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rentaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then...
You were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial.
Oh yeah! Ah, Kaede did mention that.
But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended, and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rentaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind.
What? You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
Even when Suichi was about to be voted as the blackened, still they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now.
No way. There has to be something else we could discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
That's...
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all.
What?
So, Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time?
I see.
All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why this is my fault. All of this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid. If I had never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede. Rentaro wouldn't have died, and Kaede wouldn't have to be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong. No, it's not.
Huh?
Kaede.
Because I killed him, not you.
Right?
Right? Didn't I?
But Kaede, why did you set up such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there'd be no reason for you to cover your tracks.
Jeez.
Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Suichi to know.
Huh?
Me?
course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone. But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you?
Be friends?
Kaede put a lot of thought into this.
She put so much thought into this it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass.
Yeah. I know, right? I'm such an idiot.
However,
we only survived the time limit because of that idiocy.
Right!
Yes, we still alive thanks to you. Kaede. I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
So, you were saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that, you killed him, just to stay and help us? How did things...
Hi, hello!
What?
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean that's it?
Ah.
That's right.
I can't even put on the false optimism or bravado needed to voice any of these characters, so we're just gonna let the text read.
Okay. I can't stop crying.
Now then.
Huh?
Make things interesting?
Thrills, chills, kills!
Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution?
Don't screw around.
No friggin' way! There's no way we'll let you do that!
Hey!
Exos assemble!
Not our choice. This is voiced. This is voiced.
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
It's cool, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone stop!
Everyone
That's
stop.
still voiced.
Voiced, okay.
I'll tell you when you're good.
Stop it.
You're good now.
Good. Please, just stop.
Kaede.
But, Kaede!
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself.
You're giving up?
Why?
But why? You said you'd never give up. That we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede.
Damn it!
So, why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No, I'm not giving up. Because I have you.
Huh? What?
You know, even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe in you. I believe that you all will make it through this, somehow.
You have to live!
You guys better live. Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game. Survive. And get out of this place.
It's a promise.
And then, be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Kaede.
I shall take that request.
I will do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what.
Going to work hard and keep his friends safe till the end. Well,
Well now.
Damn it!
Wait a second. Kaede, please don't.
Hey. Shuichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
You can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it.
It's punishment time! I believe in you!
Wait.
I believe in you guys.
No, you're good.
I believe in you guys, so please believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Okay? It's a promise.
Hammer of Judgment comes down.
Van Hammer. I am so sorry for what you're about to see.
Dare fourth wall her. No. No.
Yep. I'm actually gonna check if that's our real music. I'm sorry for what you're seeing.
The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. But I just didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished, and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world.
Damn! What have you done?
Oh well.
He is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Okay, I guess I won't read it then.
Well...
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
But how?
What in the world is this?
Really?
Are you fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill.
Amen.
Please, Atua, please grant Kaide's soul eternal repose.
I can't believe this is happening to Kaede. I liked her so much.
Why? Are you doing such a terrible thing?
How dare you!
You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all?
Hey,
Extreme!
You surpass psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't forgive you.
Excuse me.
What is your objective, Monokuma?
What are you trying to pull?
Do you hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us?
Hey, well...
Huh? What is it?
What do you mean Rantaro was a hunch? What do you mean? What was Rantaro's hunch?
That is...
He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be at all related to this hunch you claim he had?
Why, you...
Hey, what the hell's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it.
If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut.
Cuz... Well... Too bad.
However,
He wasn't really the mastermind, was he?
You're really bugging me. And another thing.
What?
Well, what?
Here. Right? Looking forward to it.
Damn it. You may have gotten us this time, but we'll get you next time. You'll see.
Why? Why are you all psyched up?
That's nice.
Thanks.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up. We're not gonna have another killing game. Kaito Momoto, I'm not gonna let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face for sure.
Is that so? Too bad.
Damn.
Ugh.
Well...
Explain yourself!
I get that Mono Kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line. I did it for us. Hey, wait, Monodam!
Where are you going?
It's getting interesting.
He probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. And with that, Monokuma and the Cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom.
I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm going to go crazy.
No.
Sumiki, we mustn't give up hope.
Is there even hope to be had here? This room feels utterly drained of it. Kaide!
What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude.
But, Tenko, you're crying too.
Hey.
Now's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be.
Prayer time.
In times like this, We should pray for Kaede's soul so she can rest in peace.
What?
How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after being killed like that?
I don't know. What are we going to do from now on?
Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
That's enough!
Alright, shut up! Shut up! You all just need to shut up! Kata's voice boomed in the air and the room went silent.
Damn.
Every single one of you and your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
You're all pissing me the hell off.
Damn it.
But the one who's pissing me off the most
Dumbass.
is you, Shuichi.
Huh?
What?
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it.
What's the matter? Say something already.
Dumbass.
I just hit you. Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem?
Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you.
Listen up!
You better knock it off, or I'm gonna explode my Neo Aikido all over your face.
Fine.
Are you okay?
Shuichi, are you okay?
Okay.
I'm fine.
For now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Going to not sure it waste of time, but going to agree fighting not good.
Then... Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed.
Well put. I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
Sorry. You all should go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I want to be alone for a while. Just for a little bit.
But we can't just leave you here by yours.
No.
Sumigi, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Oh, okay, I suppose. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay?
Yeah.
Yep. Just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important to survive. Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey!
Gunter will go back too. Let Gunter know if you need his help, okay? One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator. Except...
I mean...
Shuichi. I don't know how well you knew Kaede. But why don't you try going to her ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set up the room, so there's probably not a lot to remember her by. But there should at least be a bunch of little things she liked.
Okay.
Things Kaede liked.
Listen up.
Understand? There's no way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
If anyone's gonna help you, it'll be her. In your memories.
Are you okay? You're actually. You want me to voice Saihara?
Are
you like? That sounds like a fake cry. Nope, that's real. That's real. Okay. You want me to
With
voice
those
Saihara?
words, he stepped onto the elevator.
Okay, nope. It'll be okay.
It'll
be okay.
Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking and headed toward the Ultimate Pianist Research Lab.
You can do it. It's the last thing you can do. It's okay.
It's not as if there would be any memories here, but these are the things she was really passionate about, and that's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. That reminds me, that song Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of the CDs and searched for the one thoroughly end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it? Ah. Here it is. This is it. Took the CD from the shelf and placed it on the player in the corner. Soon, a soft melody filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. It was a strange feeling. It sounded like the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too. But I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind. So please, be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but...
Is this actually the song that's playing, like Clair de Lune by Debussy?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
No, I'll do it.
I'll have to look up this song on my own time.
I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede. I promise. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
Yep, that's our promise.
Yep.
Nope,
I'm
that's
everything
voiced.
Up to you, Shuichi.
Okay.
Goodbye.
My class trial, our class trial.
You okay?
I'll save. Then.
Yeah, in the stream.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do the closing if you want.
I'll be fine. I'll leave 2 of these just in case. Well, we'll see you all next week with Chapter 2's daily life, and looks like we're going on with new protagonists.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys then.
Bye-bye.